Okay, guys, welcome. Let's continue today's class by looking at the steer. So we come to the network. This is where we have the steer at. The steer have a typical modeling going on. Let's see how it was made. So let's jump in. It was started with a curve. If we come here and we bring the display here, you can see that it's just a plain little polygons that I've drawn, just like we've been doing. So we can go to the side view. Basically, this is the beginning. I draw the shape, in the side view, okay? With the idea that they have to be inside the inner tube, okay? So let's get out from the side view and go to perspective. So get out, because I have activated a curve, I have to get out, come to camera, hit B, and then be on the perspective viewport. Now, if I tumble around, you see that we have that plain little thing that we drew, or I draw in the side viewport. Okay, it's right there. Let's see what the edit node gave us. Okay, I think I straight up the edges a little bit, with the edit node. Okay, and what else did I do? I extruded. See, you can see that this is the face right here. It has been extruded out this wide. Then we start dividing stuff with polyspread, right? So we come here and polyspread it. See, the line is here. I'm trying to divide the lines to, couple of, make it smaller, because I'm about to work on it. More edit. See, now it's looking straight. I move the points around a little bit. You see, even here I could have straightened up some more. That is all up to you to get that perfect shape going on. Okay, and then more polyspray. See, I cut it into two. Extrude, boom, and I have some back extruded going in. You can see that I push it in. So now it looks like this thing is stuck in there, right? With this side sticking out from the edge of the tube. See, very simple. So let's keep going. So you see how we started. It was just a plain little, polygons we drew, but this is what we're going to end up having that steer, which is a little complex or have a lot going on. So you guys pay attention, because when you understand how this thing is going, you can do a lot of stuff from this idea. Okay, from this steer, that is the whole modeling thing. It's a lot going on. So I pull that back in there. I first polyspread it, divide it, pull it back, with the extrude. Now, what else did I do? I have polydraw. Look here, and you see the changes that will come. See, I have a lot of lines on this side, because I'm trying to connect. Let's go back here. Let me show you. You can see that this side is plain. There's no lines here. There's no connection between the edges at the back and the edges in the front. So you have to connect them, because we're going to work on this side, because we need divisions along this polygon. This is just one polygon right now. Okay, so we're going to connect these lines to create more polygons on this edge or this side face. Okay, very cool. So how do you do that? You have to draw the lines. You have so many ways to draw it, and that's what I just said, that the polydraw will let you draw more lines without having more nodes. So I use that, boom, and I get all these lines. But you can tell that because I join one point here to the next point, they are not, flowing right. You see, there's a big gap here, there's a small gap here, it's not even. So obviously you guys can tell that we're gonna need to edit that, right? We're gonna move the points around to get the line straight. That's when the edit comes in. Boom. See, now I push the points around and it's a little better. The edge loop is flowing right, okay? So we have some polygons on the edges, which means we can work around here because the handle goes out here, but this thing is too long. So we have to push it back in a little bit, okay? But the lines are now finished, so I still have to call polydraw the second time. So another polydraw, what did I do? Boom. I joined one line here. I drew one line at the bottom. If we go back, look at the bottom, you see it was bigger. So I have to draw more lines there to make it even. This is what? It's more edit. And this edit is where I push this whole thing in there to clear the edge of the inner tube, right? So I push it in. Editing is simple. You select the points here and you call the move tool and you push it. All right, very simple. So that's what I did. And then what else did I do? More poly extrude. Boom. So this time the poly extrude, we did, remember how we squeeze things in? We did the inset. You have to practice. You can even drop a box in the viewport and practice all of these things. Okay, so the inset squeeze the polygons we have selected inside, and I selected all the faces and I squeeze them in because I don't want to work right at the edges of it. I want to work with some little like gaps around it. So I squeeze the polygons I need inside. Okay, and I use the inset from the poly extrude. What else did I do? More edit. See, if I go back here, let me go back complete. If I go back here, you see the gaps on these polygons are not even. You can even see this edge is like sliding, this one is sliding. The operation I'm about to perform, I don't want that. I want these polygons to be straight and even. I need 2 even polygons up here and 2 even polygons down here. So that is what this edit is going to give me. So watch it. If I bring the display there, you see I have 2 even polygons up here and 2 even polygons up here. This line is no more slided no more. It's not chamfer no more. I was able to move it with the edit node. We only extrude comes in, boom. And I pull those polygons out. I'm working my way to create the handle, right? So you see it's coming up. So I pull it out. And now what else did I do? More poly spread. Divide the top lines. Okay, more division. I need more division. Then more at the bottom. Boom. So I'm working my way to the steer, right? And now at this point, I didn't want to use this whole thing to create because there's something like a tube here. You can use this box here to create it, but then you're going to spend a lot of time. That's what we've been talking about. You can be creative. So I have to call in a tube because your tube here, see, is there. It's what I'm going to use. I created it in the geometry level. How do you use it? We want it to join with what we are doing. So we have to Boolean it. Remember we talked about Boolean? And I said that even Boolean have, stuff that will make you join 2 stuff, like merge. This is merging because this operation I'm using union. In the Boolean operation, merging 2 objects is a union, all right? So this and this become one object right now. See, so you have to think that, because I will spend a lot of time to use this face like this to create this. See, but it's already there. Why do I have to spend time? So I have to bring it. There's a system to make that, and this one object, I do that, and you see the lines here are not looking right. So you do some little edits, push the points in to make it look better. See, watch for the edit. Boom. See, they straighten up. I push the points in to straighten it up, and it's looking better. See, very cool. So that is how you work. You think, you figure things out. You could have also used this way if you get more, comfortable. You will find means to use this, and it will be very easy too, because repetition and doing it over and over, you will be able to do stuff quicker. All right. So the next is I bevel it, trying to get some smoothness at the top of it. Okay. What is next? More edit. Boom. I straight up these lines because I'm about to work here. I need another tube down here. Okay. So I call another tube. See, tube number 2. Boom. It's right here where I want it. And then the same operation, I join it to this one. And the same problem, we have to straight up the points, right? See, it's very rough here. So how you do it is edit. You bring edit node, you call the move tool, you start moving the points around. Very simple. Boom. See, it's straight. You can see the point is still highlighted. It's the points that you move around. Okay. The same operation, I have to bevel stuff to make it look better. So I call the bevel, and I bevel the bottom. See the beveling up here. Okay. Making it looking better. Okay. So it's pretty easy when you are comfortable. You can see that if I was doing it myself, it would be no time at all. You pull, you call, you bevel, and you are rolling. So I can model this thing in no time at all. You know what I mean? So that's how I want you guys to be. Get comfortable, and then you'll be able to do stuff quicker. See, this operation, I extrude the top of it. Let's go back so you guys see that. See, up here, I pull it out. I selected the whole thing, and I extrude it out. So it gives you what? Poly extrude. Boom. So I need more gap up here, and then more edit. See, boom. See. So if I come up here, how do I edit that shape to get this square shape? If I come up here and I bring the temporary here. Actually, let's do it the reverse way. If I come up here and I bring the temporary here, you see we have the black line. This is where it was before, right? So how do I get this square so quick with just that one edit? Simple. If I call the edit, the move tool, I select this point up here, select this point up here, select this point up here, and I move it down to here. Okay, that's why it's here. I select this point, I move it down to here. See, so that is all you're doing. I select this, I move it. Okay, so it gives you square. So when you are moving them, you have square in your mind. So you will stop at where you think it will be straight and square. Okay, very simple. So that's how I was able to squeeze it this little. So let me take it out.